2. But be ye doers of the word.
The Bible says,
but be ye doers of the word.
So you got to be a doer of the word. Read on.
And not hearers only.
Meaning you got to be a doer and not just a hearer. So you know all these commandments, but you got to start applying them to your daily lifestyle, brother. You got to start keeping the Sabbath day, man. Give me Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 21. Right, hold that piece. Right, Jeremiah 17, 21.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 21.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves.
You got to take heed to yourself. Read on.
And bear no burden on the Sabbath day.
What the Lord say?
And bear no burden on the Sabbath day.
You can't bear no manner of burdens upon the Sabbath day. Meaning no manner of work, no manner of affliction. You got to, so like you can't take that up upon the Sabbath day. It's a day of rest. You got to rejuvenate your body and be refreshed unto the Lord. Read on.
Nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem.
Nor do what?
Nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem.
Read on.
Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day.
Neither carry forth the burden throughout your houses on the Sabbath day. I mean, you got to keep the Sabbath day, brother. You got to honor the Sabbath day. Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. And what's the 7th day of the week? Nope. Give me page 563, brother. We're going to bring it out to you. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Hold that. Right? Page 563. Let's see what the Lord said, man. In the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. So bring this out.
This is the definition of Sabbath in the Webster's New Dictionary.
Right?
Page 563. The 7th day of the week. Saturday.
It's what?
Saturday.
So the 7th day of the week is Saturday. That's why they call it the weekend. Right? Because that's the ending of the week. Saturday. Sunday is the beginning of the week. So the day of rest is actually Saturday, brother. But the day starts at even according to the Bible. So your day will start at evening time. So the Saturday falls on Friday sundown and it ends Saturday sundown. Give me Genesis chapter 1 and verse 5 on
Genesis chapter 5.
1 and 5.
1 and 5, like it.
Right, bring it out.
Genesis chapter
first.
I'll bring it out. Genesis chapter 1 and verse 5.
Right?
And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day.
They say the evening and the morning were the first day. So according to the Bible, a day starts at evening. Right? A day don't start smack dead in the middle of the night at 12 a.m. That's what the so-called white man told you, because he brought forth falsehood on the earth. He cannot tell the truth to save his life. Yeah, brother, the Edomites. Give me Daniel chapter 7, verse 25, Shashar. All right? So you know, brother, all praise to the Most High, brother. Right? But you got to make haste delay not to keep the commandments. Give me Psalm chapter 119, verse 60. Give me Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Bring this out, okay?
Look at Daniel chapter 7, verse 25.
Right?
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
That he is the so-called white man. He's speaking great words against the Heavenly Father because he attempts to exalt himself above the Lord. He called himself the great I am. Read on.
And shall wear out the saints.
Who are the saints, brother? Well, on the deeper level, the saints are the Israelites. Bring that out real quick. Psalms 148 and 14. Hold that, King. Yeah. Right, so the Lord said the so-called white man have wore out the saints. And we are the saints, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. And we're worn out because we've been suffering and going through captivity and castration for over 400, 500 years, man. Right, and we still worn out because we got to work for the so-called white man. We got to pay taxes. We got to pay utility bills, right, water bills, all different kind of bills. And we basically worn out. Bring this out, King.
Psalm 148 and 14.
Right?
He also exalted the horn of his people.
They say the Lord exalted the horn of his people. Read on.
To the praise of all his saints, even to the children of Israel.
What the Bible say?
Even of the children of Israel.
Who are the saints?
Even the children of Israel.
The saints are the children of Israel. So when they say the white man have worn out the saints, meaning he have worn out the 12 tribes of Israel by being oppressed, by killing us, by murdering us, by choking us the hell out, right? And treating us abominable and abhorring our flesh. Bring this out, King.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Read on.
And think to change times and to think to change times and laws.
See that? It say the white man thought to change times and laws. Right? So he changed the time because what? He say that a day starts at 12 o'clock midnight. When according to the Bible, a day starts at sunset or at evening time. So whenever the sun set, that issues out a new day. Right? A day, again, don't start in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock a.m. That's all the lies of the so-called white man. Read on.
And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time.
So a certain dispensation of time will be given into the hands of the so-called white man. Right? But the Lord is seeking to restore the nation of Israel and bring us back to these commandments so we can be delivered from our captivity and slavery. And bring this out, Genesis 1 and 5. Again.
In Genesis chapter 1 and verse 5.
That's what I had you over, right?
Genesis chapter 1 verse 5.
Right?
And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night.
Read on.
And the evening and the morning were the first day.
So again, brother, a day starts at even according to the Bible. So you got to number your Sabbath from even to even, right? So Friday sundown onto Saturday sundown, correct? Now bring this out.
Exodus 28,
right?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
What the Bible say?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
You got to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, right? What does it mean to be holy? Give me Leviticus 20 and 24. Bring it out.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 24.
Right?
But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit the land, and I will give it unto you to possess it.
Read on.
A land that flows with milk and honey. And I'm the Lord your God, which has separated you from other people.
So the Lord said he separated us from other people. So what it means to be holy, it means to be set apart and sanctified. So when they say the Sabbath day is holy, meaning this is a set apart day. It's not like any other day on the earth. Sirach chapter 33, verse 7. So you can't just do your own thing, do your own pleasures, and commit your own will upon the Sabbath day. Give me Sirach 33, 7.
Sirach chapter 33, verse 7.
Right?
Why doth one day excel another? Whereas all the light of every day in the year is of the sun.
Read on.
By the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts. Some of them have he made high days.
It says some of them have he made high days. So you got certain high days according to the Bible. Holy days, days that's not like any other day. Read on.
And hallowed them.
And then what?
And hallowed them.
Meaning he set them apart and he sanctified these days. Read on.
And some of them have he made ordinary days.
And some of them have he made ordinary days. Like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, that's just an ordinary day. But the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, is a high day, brother. Read on. All right, so that's pretty much it on that. Now bring out Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus 20 and 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So again, the Saturday falls on Saturday. But the day starts at even, so it would be Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So the Lord said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, meaning keep it sanctified. Read on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So you got 6 days to work, do all your labors, right? Pay all your bills, right? Get all your food and your different necessities. Read on.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
But the 7th day of the week is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Read on.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
What the Lord say?
Thou shalt not do any work.
The Lord said thou shalt not do any work. So you can't do no manner of work upon the Sabbath day, brother. Read on.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So your whole household cannot do no manner of work upon the Sabbath day. Read on.
For 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
What the Lord do?
And rested the 7th day.
It say the Lord rested upon the Sabbath day. Give me Genesis. So again, the Lord rested upon the Sabbath day, brother. So on that day, you got to rest as well. Meaning no manner of work upon the Sabbath day. Genesis 2 and 1.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 1.
Right?
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished.
Right, in 6 days, read on.
And all the hosts of them. And on the 7th day, Yahweh ended his work.
Meaning the Lord ceased from his labor. Read on.
Which he had made.
Which he had what?
Which he had made.
Right, because the Lord created everything, both the heavens and the earth. And it took him 6 days to do so, but he rested upon the 7th day. Meaning he ceased from his labor. Read on.
And he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made.
Right, read on.
And Yahweh blessed the 7th day.
He did what?
And Yahweh blessed the 7th day.
So the Lord blessed the 7th day of the week, which is Saturday. Read on.
And sanctified it.
And did what?
And sanctified it.
Meaning it's a sanctified day to the Lord. So on this day, you can't just do what you want, brother. You got to keep the commandments of the Lord. You got to rejuvenate your body, and you got to cease from doing all your labors and your work. Now give me Exodus chapter 35 and verse 2. Right? You give me Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Exodus 35 and 2.
Right?
6 days shall work be
The
done.
Lord said you got 6 days to work. Read on.
But on the 7th day, there shall be to you a holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
Read on.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
Shall be what?
Shall be put to death.
Shall be put to death. And that's how serious it is to keep the Sabbath day. Right, that man in Numbers the 15th chapter, he was gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day, and the Lord commanded that the children of Israel stone that man for gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day. So that's how serious it is to keep the Sabbath day, brother. Read on.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
The Lord also said ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. Meaning you can't cook upon the Sabbath day, brother. Right? You can't fry chicken, you can't bake, you can't put some bread in the toaster, you can't kindle no manner of fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. Right? The Lord gave us a preparation day, the day in which you're supposed to prepare your meal so you're not cooking upon the Sabbath day. Give me Exodus chapter 16, verse 22. Right? Man, you can eat you some cold food, you can make a sandwich, eat some cereal, you can make you a salad, but you can't cook, brother. You can't fry chicken, right? You can't bake fish, you can't toast bread. Bring it out, King.
Exodus 16 and 22.
Bring it out.
And it came to pass, down the 6th day, they gathered twice as much
They
bread.
say on the 6th day of the week, they gathered twice as much bread. Now this is going into the preparation day. Give me Mark chapter 15, verse 42. Right, so the Lord gave us a preparation day.
Look at Mark chapter 15.
Verse 42.
Verse 42.
Right?
Look at Mark chapter 15, verse 42.
And this is how the Bible is understood. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Because the Bible links together like a puzzle book. You can't read the Bible straight through like a novel. You got to link these different precepts up to get the proper understanding. Bring it out, King.
And now, when the even was come, because it was the preparation,
It was the preparation day. Read on.
that is, the day before the Sabbath.
Say that is the day before the Sabbath, which would be Thursday. Right? So you got to gather twice as much bread upon that Thursday. Now bring this up, King. And we're going to get it for you.
Exodus 16 and 22.
Right?
And it came to pass, down the 6th day, they gathered twice as much bread.
Meaning they prepared their food, their food and their meal. Read on.
2 almonds for a man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses.
Read on.
And he said to them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath
Meaning tomorrow is the Sabbath day. Read on.
unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today,
The Lord said, bake what you got to bake today, Thursday. Read on.
and seethe that you will
Which
seethe,
means boil. Read on.
and that which remaineth overlaid,
That food that you cook upon that Thursday. Read on.
lay up for you to be kept until the
You
morning.
got to lay up for you to be kept until the morning. So you're not cooking upon the Sabbath day. You got a preparation day. You got a meal which you already prepared that prior day, so you can eat that on a Saturday. You're not cooking the follow the Sabbath. Makes sense? All right. Keep reading on to that.
And as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein.
Give me verse 26.
God. Verse 26.
Right?
6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none.
It should be what?
It shall be none.
Meaning it shall be none cooking upon the Sabbath day. Right? 6 days you shall gather it, but on the 7th day in it shall be no gathering. Meaning no cooking. Read on.
God. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none.
And they found what?
And they found none.
And they found none. Because they was going against the commandments of the Most High. So they went to gather on the 7th day and they found none. Read on.
And the Lord said unto Moses, how long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath. Therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days.
The bread of 2 days. Read on.
Abide ye every man in his place.
Do what?
Abide ye every man in his place.
Abide ye every man in his place. Right? Now give me Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. So again, this is the Sabbath day. Give me Nehemiah 10:31.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31.
Right?
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day.
And ware and victuals is talking about products and merchandise. Right? So the people of the land, they bring about ware and victuals upon the Sabbath day. Because America is a wicked and perverse land. They don't shut down their shops upon the Sabbath day. Read on.
To sell, that we would not buy it on them on the Sabbath.
You will not do what?
Buy it of them it on the them on the Sabbath or the holy
You
days.
see that? So on the Sabbath and on the holy days, you can't buy and sell. So no manner of buying and selling upon the Sabbath day as well. Right? Meaning you got to make sure you got your gas before the sunset on Friday. Make sure you got your food. Make sure you got your Sabbath meal. Make sure everything is properly in order, as it states in 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. So you're not defiling the Sabbath day upon Saturday, brother. Right? So you got to keep these commandments. Right? So that's the Sabbath day, brother. So can you cook upon the Sabbath day? Can you? If I wanted to cook, can I cook on the Sabbath day? Say it again.
According to the scripture, no, you're not supposed to.
Right? It's about buying and selling. If I want to go to the mall on Saturday, can I just do my own thing? Huh?
No.
Right, brother. Can I work? I want some overtime, brother. I want some overtime. I gotta feed my family. All praise to the Most High. Right? Give me Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Right? Give me Luke chapter 14 and verse 23, I believe. Take up my yoke. Might be Luke 9. Bring it out.
Take my yoke upon you, for it's easy.
Yeah.
Matthew 11 and 28.
Yeah.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in Yahweh.
What the Bible say?
Trust in Yahweh.
You gotta trust in the Lord. That's the name of the Most High, Yahweh. Right? Because I heard you say Yahweh, but there's no E in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. There's no E, there's no O, there's no U, neither is there a V. So the name of the Lord is Yahweh. YHWH is Yahweh. Right? Because the A in the Hebrew makes the Ah sound. Okay, read on.
With all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own
You
understanding.
can't lean upon your own understanding. And that's what most of our people do. Right? They lean upon their own understanding, how they feel, how they was raised, how they was brought up. But you got to trust in the Lord, and you got to keep the commandments. It's not about your feelings. The Most High don't care about feelings. You got to do whatever pleases the Most High to the best of your ability. Right? Now give me Matthew 11 and 28.
Book of Matthew chapter 11, verse 28.
Right?
Come unto me.
Do what?
Come unto
You
me.
got to come onto the Most High, brother. Read on.
All ye that labor.
All ye that what?
All ye that labor.
All ye that what?
All ye that labor.
We laboring, man. We catching hell, brother. We in slavery right now. We didn't come over here to damn rest. Right? We came over here to work. Right? Read on.
And are heavy laden.
And our what?
And are heavy laden.
Read on.
I will give you rest.
What the Lord say?
I will give you rest.
And that rest that the Lord gives you is spiritual rest and knowledge of the scriptures, and also physical rest upon the Sabbath day. Read on.
Take my yoke upon you.
Do what?
Take my yoke upon
You
you.
got to take upon the yoke of the Lord. Read on.
And learn of me.
And do what?
And learn of me.
Man, you got to learn of these scriptures, brother. Right? Because Yahweh Shah, he is the Bible. He is the word of the Lord. Give me John chapter 6, verse 37. It say, and learn of me and what?
And I am meek and lowly in heart.
So you got to be seek. So like you got to seek to be meek and lowly of heart. Right? You got to put on the spirit of the elect in these last days. Now bring this up.
It's a little bit more on that.
Come on, bring it up.
Come. And ye shall find rest unto your souls.
And that's when you're going to find rest into your soul, brother. That's when we're going to be delivered from captivity and slavery once we start keeping the commandments of the Lord. Right? Because the whole reason we in these conditions because we broke the commandments. We wanted to go against the Father. So it's playing upon tables.
Right.
The message is this. Keep the commandments so we can be delivered from slavery, brother. Keep reading.
For my yoke is easy.
What the Bible say?
For my yoke is easy.
The Lord said his yoke is easy. It's, right, brother, it's easy to keep.
That's right. That's right.
Right? It's not hard. Give me 1 John 5 and 3.
And my burden is light.
And my burden is light.
That's right.
Right?
That's a cut.
1 John 5 and 3.
Check it out.
Give me Numbers 15 and 32. Right?
Book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Read on.
For this is the love of God,
They say this is the love of God. Read on.
that we keep his commandments.
That we do what? That
Keep
we
his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. So that's how you know when you love God. Love is an action. Love is when you keep the commandments of the Most High. Read on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, you got to keep these commandments. I mean, he got to do is please to the Lord. It shouldn't be a burden onto you to keep the Sabbath day, man. Right? You should want to do it. You should willfully want to serve the Lord to the best of your ability. Now give me Numbers 15 to 32.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 32.
Bring it out.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
They did what?
Gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
They say they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. Right? Now, was this man in sin, brother? Or was he not in sin? Because he was gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day. Was he doing the right thing? Right? When you gather sticks, that takes work, brother. You gotta kind of chop it up. You gotta kind of gather them, sweating, kind of get down, getting into it. That takes work, that takes labor. Right? Read on.
And they had found him gathering sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation.
Meaning they grabbed this man up and they brought him to Moses and Aaron, the leaders of the people. Read on.
And they put him in a ward.
They put him in ward. Read on.
Because it was not declared what should be done unto him.
Right? They really didn't know, what should be done to this man. Right? It was still kind of up in the air. Read on.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man should be surely put to death.
What the Lord say?
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death.
It say the man shall surely be put to death. All for gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day. Right? Now this man forgot that it was the Sabbath day. Give me verse 37. Because you may forget the commandments. You may forget that you can't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You may forget what day it is. I do that a lot, man. I be kind of forgetting the days, right? But the Sabbath day I never forget, man. Right? Bring it out.
Verse 37, the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel, you brother. Right? You're an Israelite. Most likely from the tribe of Judah. Right? Read on.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
That's why you have to put fringes in the borders of your garments. Read on.
Throughout their generation.
Throughout your generation, from generation to generation, the children of Israel must have fringes upon their garments. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Now your fringe can be any color, right? Certain brothers got on gold fringes, black and gray fringes, white fringes, gray fringes, purple fringes. Your fringe could be any color. Read on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
And Salaki, it say it also have to have the ribbon of blue, right? So your fringe could be any color, but it has to have the border and ribbon of blue, right? Because blue is a royal color according to the Bible. All right, bring it out, King.
And it shall be upon you, unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
You may do what?
Remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Right, so we wear these fringes as a physical reminder to keep the commandments of the Most High. Right? Because again, this man in Numbers the 15th chapter, he forgot it was the Sabbath day. Right? But the Lord said, look, man, to eliminate all this forgetful behavior, just put on fringes so you can remember the commandments of the Most High. Read on.
And do them.
And do what?
And do them.
Read on.
That ye seek not after your own hearts and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
Read on.
I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God, and I am the Lord your
So
God.
he said he's our God 3 times. And 3 in the Bible represents emphasis. The Most High is only the God of Israel. So again, brother, you got to keep the Sabbath day, brother. No buying and selling, no manner of work, no cooking upon the Sabbath day. And you got to get some fringes, brother. Right? You got to put some fringes upon the border of your garments so you can remember that you can't do these certain things on the Sabbath day. Right? Makes sense, brother? Right? Also, as a man, you got to grow a beard on your face. If you can grow a beard, right? Sometimes brothers' genetics don't allow them to grow a beard. But if you can, you got to grow a beard on your face according to Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. All right? Right? So give me that, brother. Leviticus 19 and 27.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 19,